welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikita Marie. Thank you guys for joining. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time my vlogs go up. In the process of trying to fix this lighting and figure out what angle is the best, because this is not working out the way that I wanted to. Let me see, maybe I need to get up and close these blinds. Let me see something. Kind of bright, and it is really bright. What's up, babe? Welcome back to my channel. This week's vlog, we're really gonna just talk about 2023 and our 2023 goals. What are we manifesting for this year? What do we want out of this year? Just all of the things that we want and all of the things that we want to do. That is what I really want to focus on, is just manifesting here and just trying to focus as much as possible. And I know sometimes that can get away from us, so I don't want to be long, but this may be a little long-winded, so buckle up and let's enjoy the ride together. So some things for this year for me, just having some new goals. What are your goals for 2023? I know that I am just now starting to vlog, and this has been one of my goals for a little while, was to vlog and just to take you guys or everyone on a trip with me day to day and to see what happens in my life. So that's a really big goal for me, and me learning how to speak in my vlogs. That's one of my 2023 goals. Even though I have a whole lot more goals, that's just one of the really small ones. I won't say that's a really big one. That's a really small one for me. I just want to talk about some new goals and your goals and how to manifest the goals and what you want out of 2023. Figure out what I want out of 2023. I write down everything. So basically I write down everything for every month. I write down every goal for every month. And it's not just that you have to write down all of these really, really big goals and really big things that you know that are not, I won't say that you can't accomplish, but they're really extreme goals. So I would say that each month you kind of start out small with the goals that you want and the things that you want to do, and then increase by knowing what your workload is or what you have already set, and then go by, okay, well, I did this month, so this month I can add this to what I'm going to do. That's just a big thing for me to do as far as my goals. I don't want to set my goals too high. I don't want too high of a standard, and then this next month I'm like, oh, well, I didn't accomplish this. So don't start out too high and then not be able to accomplish everything that you set out to do, because the goal of 2023 is to make sure that you accomplish every goal that you put forth. That is the biggest thing. So how do we get there with those goals? How do we get there? The biggest thing on how to get there is writing them out, manifesting them, saying them to yourself. I want to accomplish this month is January and I want to accomplish this, or February and this is what I want to accomplish. Those are the ways to get there, to get to where you want to be. You cannot get there if you do not write those things out. I always say what the Bible says. The Bible says, write a vision and make it plain. So it is supposed to be as simple as possible so that you understand it. It's only about you understanding it, but don't make it so big that you don't understand it. Another thing with manifesting all the things that you want, get a planner. Get a planner. I like to write planners. I have a digital planner also in my iPad, and then I have a planner that I like to write in. So my planner actually has what is going to happen day to day for me. What do I want to happen every day? What do I want to happen for the week? And what do I want to happen for the year and for that month? So I think you probably saw me reading off of this planner, but this planner I got at Target before I left the US, because I was like, okay, it's a 2023 planner, 12-month planner from January to December of 2023. And then it has like some stickers in here. He either way, it was something that I saw and I was like, okay. And then you can write down, okay, I'll try to skip to show you something that's empty. Let's go to like August. Okay. So it has, this is how the month looks. It's like little bullets that you can like highlight the month on you have for that month or that week. Because when I tell you I've been planning, I've been writing out stuff. So August is kind of empty. So, well, actually, it's actually empty. So, just wanted to show you that. But I also like this planner. It was so many other planners that were there in Target or Target, whichever one that you prefer. I miss that place. But that is a great planner, just a beginner planner. It doesn't have to be something so extravagant that you don't know what to write down and you don't know how to write it out. Get you a planner, start writing. All you can do is start. It's okay to start right now. It's okay. You are not behind. Don't let anyone force you to say, okay, this year started out pretty bad and I'm behind and I don't have my goals that I want to accomplish. You can still accomplish those goals. You still have 11 more months in this year because January is almost over. So you still have 11 more months in this year to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. My second thing is I am big on budgeting. And if your goal is to save a certain amount of money or to do, because we want to have realistic goals, correct? So if your goal is to have this much money or save this much money, I am a big person on budgeting and knowing, okay, I spend this much money on going out to eat. Stop going out to eat, sis. You can cook at home. You can cook. Unless you're in a situation like us right now and we're in this hotel, but you can cook at home. In this hotel, they do offer breakfast and dinner. So those are a plus. And we just have to buy lunch. But you can cook at home, sis. You can cook at home. You do not have to go out to eat every day. Let's save them coins and start cooking at home. Get you a cookbook and learn to cook at home. I can't wait to we move so that I can start cooking. Even though the food is really cheap, I enjoy cooking. That's a big thing for me. I really enjoy cooking. So I don't want to get sidetracked and off into the cooking. Trust me, when we go through this vlog and all the other vlogs that we have, you will get a chance to see me cook. Another goal is thinking about what do you want out of 2023. Not so much of what kind of goals that you want to accomplish. What do you want? What do you want 2023 to bring you? What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of, whether it's a soft life journey or you just learning about yourself and self-love, what do you want from 2023? Let's start manifesting that. Me, I say, a lot of people say like, oh, I want to do this soft life and I want things like that. And I'm just like, well, how do you want to get there? What are the things that you are doing to get to that soft life and that soft era of your life and how to get there? Being positive, speaking positive things over your life, just being who you are for you. Not downing yourself and not doubting yourself. Don't down or doubt yourself. So not downing or doubting yourself. Just making realistic things about yourself and saying it could be you waking up every day and just speaking things over your life. Manifest the things that you want. I am gonna have a good day today. That's one thing. Just waking up and saying, I am going to have a good day today. My day will be perfect, magnificent. Praying over your life and praying over the things that you want out of life. Praying over your day. Going day to day and just saying a small prayer. A small prayer. You can start small and then get bigger, but you can start small. Start small. Say your prayers, sis. Say your prayers. For me, that is a big thing for me for 2023 is to get back into my Bible, to start back reading the Bible, for my husband and I to start back reading together, just to start back speaking positivity over my life. That is one way. Adding God to your life, being positive and saying, okay, this is the day. First of all, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. This is something that I say every day when I wake up, because I know that, for one, this day is gonna be good because the Lord made this day. And number two is because I just want to rejoice and be glad in the things that God has given me, that He has given my family. So that could be one of the things that you could just sit up and say, just so you know that this day is gonna be whatever you said it's gonna be. Not what I said, not what someone over there said it's gonna be, whatever you said it's gonna be. So manifesting those positive things. This year, 2023, is all about manifesting what you want, whether it's your goals, whether anything, manifesting what you want. You have the authority to have dominion in everything over your life, because it's your life. It's your life, it's no one else's. The third part is make a hobby or get something that you like doing. What is it something that you can do to keep you set and on this path of your goals? What can I do to get there? What is something that can line out your day? What is something that you can add to your day? What is something that's going to keep you on track? I don't know that. That's only something that you know. It's only something that you can say, what am I going to do to continue to make these goals real? How do I get there? One of the things for me is I have a daily devotional. So I actually got this as a gift from someone from church. So this is a daily devotional on it's actually a women's devotional. I don't know if I can see. And it's by Tony Evans, and it's called Kingdom Woman. So this is a devotional that I got, and a daily inspiration for embracing your purpose, power, and possibilities. So back to what I was saying before on manifesting the things that you want. This is a daily devotional that says embracing your purpose, power, and possibilities. So what's your purpose, your power, your possibility? So this is something that starts out my day that I have been reading. I don't have a bookmarker here, but I have been reading this, and actually some days I go back just to make sure, okay, did you read that right? Okay, did you really understand what you read? So that's me. I'm that type of person. So that's me when anytime that I read anything, is going back and just reading and understanding what I read. Another book that I have just to add to my day, just to make sure that I am feeling accomplished. Some days where I feel like, okay, I don't want to do anything, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pick up a book and I'm gonna read it. So this is another book by Sophia Bush. It's called I'm That Girl. So it's how to speak your truth, discover your purpose, and be that girl. How do you do that? How can you be the person that you want to be? How do you be that girl? This book is really good. So I started reading this book twice already, and I had to start over because I was like, wait, hold on. This book is good. This book is really, really good. So it's not even though I like to read very spiritual books, this is not so much a spiritual book, but it is something that I have been reading. And this is about evolving in this book. So I'll just read you. It says, this book will inspire you to find your own truth, and Alexis will hold your hand every step of the way on that awesome journey. I Am That Girl feels more like having a conversation with your best friend than a cheesy self-help book. It's hilarious, inspiring, and sprinkle of tough love. My camera battery died, so here we are. But we back. We back, y'all. We back. Another thing to do for this upcoming year and setting your goals and making sure that you accomplish them is make a timeline. Because we know in life, we make a timeline. Okay, we got in this year, 1 to 5, I want to accomplish this. In 5 to 10 years, I want to accomplish this. In 10 to this many years, I want to accomplish this. Let's stop doing that and let's make those goals weekly goals. When set those timelines, set all the timelines that you want to accomplish. Okay, this week, my goal for this week is to do three reels and 1 video. That's my goal for the week. So I make a timeline. What days do I want that to happen? What days do I want those to fall in place? Set a timeline. And it does not have to just be with social media content or things like that. It's about making timelines for things in your life. Okay, I have schoolwork. What do I want to accomplish this week with school? You have just anything that you have to accomplish. I have, like, for me, I have all these things with my daughter's school. It's like, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that. I have these coffee mornings, and then I have to be here for this. And we have this big event set for parents. Like, okay, I have to accomplish this week, but I also have to throw in myself and say, okay, I want to accomplish this for this week. Okay, I want to read maybe 2 chapters this week in this book, or I want to write down this, or I want to write, if I'm doing a mini series and I want to write something, I want to write this much this week. I want to, and it's all about just taking out that pen and paper, or just starting to do it. Just do it. Just do what you say that you're gonna do, and make realistic timelines. Don't sit up and say that, all right, this year I'm gonna do this, and it's not realistic. Be realistic about everything that you want to do. Sometimes it's okay to not be realistic, because I have big goals, and to you, if I were to tell you my goals and the things that I want, you'll be like, girl, that ain't realistic. But guess what? It's what I'm manifesting. It may not be realistic to you, but it's realistic to me. So even though, and always say, whatever goals that you have and things that you have for you that you want to do, keep them to yourself until you actually accomplish them. It's the beginning of the year, and you can have your vision boards. And I always say, have a vision, make your vision boards, make the things that you want. And then when next year roll around, you did this in 2023. These are the things that I accomplished. These are the things that I'm going to continue to accomplish. These are the things that I want out of my life. That's it. Those are it. That's it. Another thing for 2023 is I want to do more of complimenting myself more, speaking positivity to myself more, understanding me. A lot of people, I guess, tend to say, like, oh, I don't really think that I can do this, or I don't really know, or maybe I don't really understand myself or understand what I want at the moment. Then now is the time to understand you, understand what you want, understand that the things that you want out of life. So I can go on all day about manifesting what you want, but until you understand, until you know what you want, those things won't happen. You have to know what you want and just know how to get there with those things. So you can say, I want to say a goal, because one of my goals was to learn how to swim. I have learned a little bit, but that was one of my biggest goals, was just learning to swim. So a goal could be, how do I learn how to swim? But first you gotta understand the swimming, the techniques, and everything that comes with it. You can't just go and jump in the pool and say, okay, today I'm gonna learn how to swim. I'm gonna go jump in the water and I'm gonna just learn how to swim. No, you gotta come back. You gotta understand swimming. You gotta put your bathing suit on. You gotta do these things step by step by step. So everything in life, you have to think of it that way. You have to think of, okay, my first step is this and my second step is this. You may think that it's a big thing, but for me, that's how I plan out everything. Okay, step number 1, this is what we're doing. Step number 2, okay. Then you know, you understand what you're doing, you understand your alignment, and you understand, okay, this is how I'm gonna make it happen. I don't think I really touched on budgeting. So I bought this little budget planner, a budget calendar. So it's like a monthly budget review on how much do you want to spend a month. So when it comes to budgeting, I just like to write out. So this page, I'll just give you a brief preview of what is in this page, in this book. So it'll have like a monthly budget, and so it says monthly budget review, and then it has like your opening balance, your total income, total expenses, total savings, and what you're gonna take onto the next month. So you have your spending analysis that breaks down your housing, your food, your healthcare, transportation, personal, your loans, your credit card bills, or entertainment. Say you want to go to the movies or go out to eat. What did you do for the month? So you write all of this down. I'm a big person on monthly budgeting. I did the same thing in 2020, was monthly budgeting and actually writing out my monthly goals, or how much money I want to save this month or the year, and making realistic goals. So my budget wins this month. Did I meet my budget? If not, why? Did I achieve this month's goals? This is what I learned this month by tracking my expenses. I will do this next month to improve. So that's something that's in this book. And also it'll break down everything. So it has, okay, this month, how much did you spend on groceries? How much did you spend going out? How much did you spend on insurance, medical, water, light bill, gas bill, TV, phone bill, things like that? What was that for the month? And your car payment, insurance, how much did you spend on fuel? How much did you spend on your student loans, your credit card bills, clothing, personal care items, your hygiene items, your sports, gym? What did you spend on for the month? So that's in this book. I like it as a monthly budget planner, so I know, okay, what expenses did I spend on? And then you have an expense tracker, so you write down all of your expenses that you have for the month. And then they actually give you a bunch of pages, because they know you like to spend. They know. So, but either way, this book helped me last year, and I plan on using the same book from the same company. I actually bought this on Amazon. So I don't think that I touched on this, but for 2023, I know I have some physical goals that I want to meet, whether it's losing this much weight, eating better, eating healthy, which I've already started eating healthy. So I have incorporated in my diet. Well, actually, I won't say in my diet, because it's not a diet. It's just eating healthy. I feel so much better. I feel so much lighter. Not eating. I am not a pork eater. I don't eat a lot of pork anyway. I absolutely hate bacon. So that is something that you will know about me. I hate bacon. Even though I have to, when I do cook, I have to cook it for my husband and for my daughter. But that is not something that I eat. But I'm not a big pork eater, so I don't have to worry about taking pork out of my diet, because I don't eat pork anyway. But I have taken beef out of my diet. I don't eat any. I haven't been eating any beef. So I've been eating more chicken and seafood, and I felt so much better and so much lighter. I'm trying to take out chicken as well, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because a lot of food here is like rice and chicken, or chicken and something. It's like a lot of chicken. So even though they have a lot of seafood here too, but it's a lot of like rice with chicken, or chicken with rice, or chicken with noodles and something like that. So I haven't fully taken out chicken yet. I will say yet. That is something that I do want to do, is like go like a whole month or so without eating chicken and only eating seafood, and follow like a strict pescatarian diet. But yeah, so one of my goals for the month, not the month, but for this year, is like taking out a lot of red meat. I And I only eat beef maybe once a month when I was eating beef, but it makes you feel so full and just so bloated. Like, I don't like that feeling. I do not like that feeling. And I just have these like realistic goals that I want to meet. And so I've been working out. I try to work out at least 3 times a week. I try to work out 3 times a week. And for me, that's a lot. That's pretty big. That's pretty big for me. So I do try to work out 3 times a week, maybe whether it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, something like that. I always try to work out during the week, just 3 times a week, just to get going. Whether it's early in the morning, sometimes I try to do it like 5 a.m. I'll try to do like set a workout schedule. I'm still trying to get this whole schedule going, but I challenge you I even challenge you to get like a workout schedule or something that makes you feel healthy. Like this year, like we want to be healthy. Like we want to have like just be healthy within ourselves, mentally and physically. Like you really want to be really healthy, because you can't, like, I feel like I can't give you all of me, or I can't give you the energy that you deserve without being healthy. If I'm not healthy, then I'm just all over the place. Like I'm all over the place. So at least 3 times a week working out. I have been actually sticking to it, and I've actually already started sticking to working out 3 times a week. Either it's before I take my daughter to school or after I take my daughter to school. Because in the morning, I know it's sometimes kind of stressful to try to get up early, because I have to get up before my husband works out, because my husband works out early as well. So I have to get it before he goes to work. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get up earlier than him, and try to work out. Or I can just work out once I take her to school, because then I'll get like a little bit of cardio in from walking her to the train station and then walking her to school. So I'll get some cardio in. But I do try to work out 3 times a week. So that is one of my physical goals, is to work out. I know I've been given a lot of mental goals and things that we want to accomplish and all the mental places that we want to be, but what about where the physical places that we want to be? What are our ideal weight? Like, where do you want to be? Like, how much weight do you want to lose for 2023? Make sure that it's realistic. You know, as you get older, you know that it's harder to get weight off. So just making realistic goals about how much weight do you want to lose. If you want to lose weight, what's gonna make you feel like you? Like, what's gonna make you feel good and not sluggish or not wanting to do anything? Or even if you feel like it's a day that you don't want to do anything, it's only because you don't want to do anything. It's not because your body doesn't want to do anything. And eating at least 3 well-balanced meals a day. Eating healthy and not skipping meals, because sometimes when we skip meals, we say, oh, okay, well, it's gonna make me lose weight. Yeah, but sometimes your body needs that, even if it's just like a small apple or something. Like, it's not good to skip meals, because then we skip the nutrients that we need, that our body needs. So we don't want to just focus on skipping all these meals. And I always say a good breakfast, even if you don't do breakfast, a good brunch during the day or in the morning, a good brunch, and then having dinner, you had a little bit of breakfast and lunch together. So you technically didn't skip a meal because you ate during that little time frame. And then having dinner, having a light dinner. So that's what I'm doing. I've been incorporating having a well-balanced breakfast or a well-balanced brunch, depending on the time of day that I get to work out. Because if I work out and I have to work out before I take my daughter to school, then I'll eat with her. I'll eat breakfast with her. But if I have to work out when I come back, I don't make it back until 8:30, and then I work out until maybe 9:30. I try to do myself a good 45 minutes to an hour, and then I have to squeeze in, okay, let me eat something for like an hour, and just sitting there and able to digest my food and just relax. So yeah, I would say incorporate something or some kind of physical being or something physical to make you also feel healthy in 2023. Make that one of your goals in 2023. The goal is to be intentional with yourself, knowing what you want. And I know that I've probably said that a bunch of times, but it's so true. And just knowing what you want out of 2023. I know that physically, maybe I do want to lose a couple of pounds and just be healthy. I'm not trying to be like this track star or whatever. I'm not trying to be slim and be something that's not realistic. I'm just trying to make realistic goals and just be comfortable. I'm already comfortable in the skin that I'm in, but just be happy and be happy where I am and not say, oh, I want to lose weight or I want to do this, because I want to do it. It's nice. It would be great to lose a little bit of weight, but I also want to be happy doing it. I don't want to feel forced, because sometimes when you feel like you're forced to do something, you kind of back away from it, or you feel like, okay, I don't know if I want to do this today because I feel like I'm forcing myself to do it. No, do it and have fun doing it. Like, enjoy doing it. It's not like, don't do something and then feel like you're forced. Like, I have to get up and do this. I have to do this. No, don't feel like it's something that you have to do. Be just intentional about what you want. Don't feel like it's something that you have to do, but also don't procrastinate on those goals. Make sure you accomplish what you want to accomplish for the month, the year, the week, the month, the year. Make sure you get those things accomplished. Make sure you're just have fun doing it as well. Don't make all these goals and knowing that you work this job, I don't give enough time to myself. I'm already trying to squeeze in family time. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. Be realistic about the goals that you want to accomplish. Take a little bit of time a week or something for yourself and just take that time to accomplish those things. Don't rush it. Like, it's not a race. Don't rush it. And if you feel like you can't accomplish that for the month, like I said, don't make unrealistic goals. Don't make something that you think is gonna help or it's not gonna help and it's only gonna hinder you. Don't do that. That is the purpose of today's video. Just start somewhere. It does not have to be right here. It does not have to be when someone else starts. It's all about you. Start when you feel like it's time to start. Start right there. Just start writing and start writing. Get you a journal, get you just something and just start writing. What are my goals for 2023? What do I want to accomplish for 2023? What does 2023 look like for me? Those are all the things to just sit down and just think about. I can go over 2022 all day and tell you the things that happened in 2022 for me and how 2023 I just look at so differently. My life is totally different. Matter of fact, you know what? We're going to do a recap of 2023. So let's go back. Let's talk about 2023. 2022. 2022 was rough for me. It was very rough. It was, even though I was smiling on the outside, it was rough for me. It was a rough year. It was rough for understanding myself, understanding the people around me, and just like knowing, okay, this person is not for you, or this person is for you. 2022 was rough, but 2023 is gonna be a lot better because I know more and I am more in tune with Nikita. Like, that's the best thing, when I can sit up and say, I'm in tune with me and I know what I want. So that's the biggest thing, is like, I know what I want. You know what you want, girl. 2022 it wasn't bad. It was a great year. It was a great year. I graduated from college. I got my degree in 2022. I retired from the military in 2022. Of course, we found out we were coming to Thailand in 2022. But even though those are the highs, I did experience some lows and some pretty low lows, to where I was like, God, now, you know me, help a sister out. Like, what's going on? But when I tell you that he's a way maker, just, a lot of things changed for me, for my family. My daughter, she's in one of the top international schools here in Thailand. So when I tell you about being blessed and the things that you go through, God said he won't put no more on you than you can bear. You better believe that, because he know I'm gonna get you there, but I gotta take you through something to get you where I want you to be. That is something that I actually like. I'm just like, okay, sometimes the road is like really bumpy, and it's like, okay, well, how am I gonna get there? How am I gonna get there? I don't see it. And I'm like, I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. How am I gonna get there to where I need to be? And it's just like, hold on just a little while longer. And it was just so many times where I wanted to give up, or I just not wanted to give up, but I wanted to stop fighting. It was like, okay, negative, bad news after bad news. It was like bad news, the bad news bears. So it was so much bad news, and so much of just not being where I wanted to be, and just being so upset because I'm like, okay, my life is changing, and then this is going bad, and this is going bad, and I keep getting no. And it's just like, well, God, what is going on? And he said, that's not what I want for you. Those are not the plans that I have for your life. And sometimes we have to be like, okay, we don't understand it right then and there, and we don't understand, like, okay, God, like, I hear you talking, but am I gonna really just sit back and just hang on and go along with it? And it's not that you want to question God, because you're not questioning him at all, but you are saying, okay, God, what's going on? Like, it's not you questioning everything that's going on. It's you just saying, okay, like, when we gonna get to where we going? Like, I'm following, but it's kind of hard. These roads is kind of bumpy, and so, but when I tell you to lean and depend and trust on God, he will make things plain for you, okay? When I tell you, if I was to tell you guys a lot of stuff with me, you would be like, what? Like, how did you not give up? And to see, like, girl, because I know the plans that he has for me, and I know that God would not leave me. He will not leave me. He gonna be there. So that is the only thing that actually keeps me going as a person, is just my faith, and just, y'all don't know, like, my faith is a big thing. It's a big part of my life, is having faith, and just believing and understanding, and just knowing that God is there. He's always been there, and he's gonna continue to be there. Either way, guys, so I hope that I can talk to you guys more, and we can just get to know each other, and just learn to love on each other, and just enjoy each other's company here on my channel. I am so excited about, I get excited just coming here to record, and just know that, okay, I'm gonna speak to them today or whatever, even though you guys don't speak back. But just know, like, let me know in the comments below. Just let me know what your goals are for 2023. Even if it's just inspiration on how you came out of 2022. We made it, y'all. We made it out of 2022 into 2023. Even though it's about to be coming up on the last days of January, we made it. And I was able to get this video to y'all so that we can share, and just share, everything that's going on with us. And all of our goals and how we're going to get there to reach those goals. Y'all let me know down below in the comments your goals for 2023, how you going to get there and what you manifesting, sis. What are you manifesting for this year? What do you want out of this year? You know that anything that you want to do is possible. All things are possible. And I pray for all of you, as I hope that you all pray for me. And that's it. That's it for today, guys. And that's it for this week's vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down to my channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.